Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Kingdoms and Castles. Today's beverage is a very nice cranberry and lime juice. So welcome back to the game. In the previous video, improving people's lives by adding in things like the extra castle walls, the bathhouse, other upgrades around here, and indeed more food. So speaking of food, harvest is, yep, there it is, that's now come in. And well, in this one, we probably want to progress on, get some more housing. There's a couple of odd jobs and some improvements to be made, so let's crack on with that. We have, first things first, we've got the swords people here and a second one that's now been trained, which is good, so when we get attacked in 6 years' time, hopefully we have a better way of dealing with that. We also have a entourage from Queen Layman, so a message for a ruler. Yes, go on. I was just looking up at the sky, so blue, so beautiful. I wish sometimes I could fly. Ahead of a man who made wings out of vulture feathers. He attached one to each arm and jumped off a cliff of some height. And they say he was able to glide a little, but his landing was rough and not without injury. I think he was missing a key insight. Clearly, what could it have been? He had bird wings, but no bird tail. Surely bird tail would have helped a great deal. Yes, that must be it. Perhaps we should track him down and send a message. I've been thinking about this for so long. Lovely to share it with somebody. Very favourable of their opinion. Now, yes, flight is fascinating. This concludes our ruler's message. Okay, farewell. So, a couple of things. Firstly, going over to the dock here, and I'm going to lock the wood and the charcoal. I want it so they can bring stuff here, but no one can take from it because we want to export that. And in order to do that, we need a merchant ship. So I'm just going to place one there. We also have... Okay, job priorities. Now, in previous series, I've done this, but up until now, I haven't done it on this one. What we do is we move the archers and ballistic tower operators to the very top. We then disable the jobs, but then enable all of the jobs for the defences themselves, which means that basically, instead of me having to go around every single one when we get invaded and turn them on and forget to turn them off and all of that usual thing, basically we can just say, yeah, they're all activated, but nobody works at them. I think there might be some change. Like, I don't know if you pay a little bit extra for that or whatever. But anyway, that's hopefully okay now. So, activated 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can see in job priority, it says activated. That now changes. Yep, that's filled up. Okay, brilliant. So, that's fine, I think. Just going to double check around there, and that one, them two finally. Yep, those are both activated, so that's fine. So that's a lot easier. In terms of our happiness for the citizens, we have 81, which is pretty good, 75 for health, and 99 for building integrity. We also have, for some reason, a hovel here, which I am going to demolish, and what can we put in its place? We don't need a clinic, because there's one right there, in fact. Do we have a library? We have a library there. Actually, I do know what we can have. We haven't got a fire brigade, so let's put a fire brigade right in the middle. I think that would be worthy of changing that up. Let's go over to here and delete the farm and indeed delete the baker, because the baker has an area of effect which is not getting utilised over on this right hand side. What can we put in its place? Well, we could look at maybe industry. We've got large iron mines, blacksmith, masons. I don't know if we need a mason. We got one over there, so we don't need another mason. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what we can have. I mean, another stockpile maybe? Or just a couple of fields that we demolish from there. That actually wouldn't be terrible, would it? So a field there and a field there. It's still in quite a nice area. And, oh, we have the merchant here. And, yes, the merchant has arrived. So we can sell to them wood and charcoal. So we can do that. In terms of buying stuff, I mean, they've got pork, which we could purchase. 125 pork. How much would that cost us? 300. We'll do that, but we'll also sell just say all of our charcoal and all of the wood. We also have some other resources. I'm just going to complete the sale there, and there we go. So that is fine. Also, I thought you could buy upgrades from them, but I'm not seeing the option, the tab. I mean, we might have to build a great library at some point. Anyway, we have now here the merchant ship, and we can set the routes. So it says hold left click and drag the endpoints to adjust the transport routes. So we can say move over to, where's their dock? Their dock is here. So there we go. And then we'll move that one to there. So we can, yeah, go from one place to another and run this route as fast as possible. Once every 3 years. I will say fast as possible. And you can see pick up and drop off. So we can pick up, say wood, I'll say 100 wood, and just for now 50 charcoal, and then we'll drop off. I think it's just that actually. It just drops it off in general, does it? Yes, I think it does. So you can also add another route, can you? Yes, you can indeed. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I didn't want to do that. Let's just click on that again. We've just got the one route, have we? Yeah, I really want to. I'm going to remove that route. Got another route. Can we just delete it? Yes, we can. Okay, and let's just go. So currently en route. So it's going to head the other place first. It's going to pick up there, and then it's going to go there. Trying selling the resources. Yeah, well, let's just see what that's like, because I've never run these routes before. That's not something I wanted to do, click and drag. Okay, so that's now potentially working. It's doing something, at least. Okay, so in terms of jobs, we have, we're over 500. 508, in fact. Very nice, a now bustling city. So where's the best place to go from here? Well, we do want some more improvements. I think it's also some housing as well. We haven't got the main route through town as yet set all ready to the, where is it, the stone road. How much would that cost us? It would cost us quite a bit to run the stone road, but I think it would be a worthy inclusion just for the speed increases like that. So that is mainly running around there. These ones, oh no, that's as far as we can go. Luckily, the mine here is the large quarry, which definitely was I think the right choice to add that in. In terms of our town and where we can place more housing, here is a good place for it because it's within range of the church, the bathhouse, and indeed the tavern, although we'll probably make another one, and it leaves all of this other area here free, so all growing food around here, not maybe this bit. This is, I quite like the idea of having the forester around, so that's not bad. We can also put some parks in if need be as well, but we'll see there. There's the harvest. How we're doing for harvest, plus there's the negative change for the charcoal, but that's because we're selling probably. So yeah, it's actually not terrible. I'm also going to maybe say for the wood, I'm going to say, you know what, just store 500. Just export wood. We've got so much wood, then there's no real reason why we can't do that. Is this our? Yeah, this is our. How much can we put on this one? We're going to say 200. Let's see if it actually does it. So this is our nice trader here who is coming along, and it should dock up and then move over. Oh, they want more pork, apparently. Interesting. That's 2 for that trade point. How much is... Oh yeah, have they picked it up? They have picked it up. I don't know how much it can actually go on there. I've said 200. I don't know if there's 200 on there, but they are heading over. What about the trade route in this place? Do we have trade access? We do have a trade. We do have this guy here. I want to check out. Tell you what, we'll go for a chat. Merchant prices. 2 wood and 3 for charcoal. Okay, take leave. That's fine. So we know it's 2 wood and 3 charcoal. Where is our merchant vessel? There it is. 2 wood and 3 charcoal. Okay, the prices are the same, so I don't need to send it to the further area. So, okay, 81 in terms of our stone, and again, we are going to utilise that to upgrade our town here. I'm just going to, I'm pretty confident I'm going to spend the money on just getting all of this set to the better road. I think just in the long run, just accepting that, yeah, we're just going to change it all to the better road, and indeed not bothering building the other type, the standard road. Whereas the good road, it does cost a bit more. It costs 5 stone and 5 gold, but it says allow peasants to travel much faster. So surely that is a good thing. We can come down to there. I don't know what we could put on the end here. I was going to go with another fishing hut, but I don't think that's the best course of action. Around here, I was thinking of getting some, maybe some, is it swine herds? Yes, swine herds, and placing them along here, and maybe growing the stuff on this fertile land. But that obviously means then putting a thing around here as well. Oh, I've just realised there is some, interesting. There is some wolves still in this forest, so I think what we'll do is clear them out with our standing army. So yes, it's historically expensive to have standing armies, so we are indeed quite fortunate. So there is our army for what it is. And we're going to move it in. So we'll say move in there, and the knights won't do anything, but the archers will hopefully, if we just do that, hopefully the archers will start firing. No. Will I have to get a little bit closer? Like that. Yep, they've got a little bit closer, and then, yes, the wolves are... I was going to say the wolves are now coming in, but quite frankly, we can't really see much. We're just seeing a lot of fire going into that rock. Okay, and I'm guessing that's not going to take long. It is now an empty cave. Yes, it doesn't take long at all. Okay, fair enough. Right, we have 3 peasants died of old age, sadly. 38 people visited, but only 2 found satisfactory homes. We're still on good happiness. And overall changes still, for the most part, it's alright. Diplomat is en route. We should have a chat with our advisor. It says, grow more food that we can store. Rats eat the excess. We need more granaries. And no place to put all the wood, which we're exporting. And Viking raiders are coming 45. Okay, yes, so we need to do a couple of things then. So we need to store more food, and the only place I can think of putting a granary is there near that farm. Let's demolish that, and we will put in a... where is it? A granary. Oh no, there's a granary and small granary, and sadly they're not going to fit in either of those locations. Okay, I'll probably have to put that field back in. Although I do realise as well that we've got the produce storage there, we've got the tower in the middle, and then we've got our library. It's just a bit of a weird situation. We need a bigger granary. And where could I put it? I could put it on the right-hand side here. There is a bit of a space near the military district. Or maybe this top bit here, if we put a... Do you want to put a granary there? I just don't like the idea of putting a granary right next to the charcoal maker, considering that, well, it just doesn't seem to be a good idea, does it not? No, it really doesn't seem to be a good idea. What could I do? I could remove the blacksmith and move the blacksmith about. Let's remove them. Let's remove that, and we are going to put in the granary, and we'll put it in there. Now I don't know whether that's the best place for it, or whether we have to have one over here, but we did put in a granary there, so it's pretty close to this farm. And I want to put in the other blacksmith. So blacksmith, I could place it out of the way here. I don't really think that's a problem. Let's just go with there. It was sort of bit of a sort of useless bit of ground anyway. In terms of resources, we're pretty good. I do think we need more orchards though. I do think more orchards would be pretty good. This is probably a candidate for them, but we'll see. We have another diplomat. We have a message from our ruler. Go on. My favourite niece started brewing beer recently. She's very talented at it already. Excellent. Wow. Her latest recipe is quite something. It would mean a world to me and her if we could sell it in your taverns. Yes, okay. So, wonderful. We'll take your free beer. There we go. Great. My niece will be thrilled. We hope your kingdom will like it. And, oh. Farewell. Peasants find the new beer to be disgusting. -20 happiness. Oh, that's, Yes, that is not a good brew by all accounts. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, fine. It's not being well received. I mean, I wonder if there's a follow-up event for where they come back and say, "Hey, what did you think of that?" And we'll be like, "Not my cup of tea. It's not my thing. The beverage was not to my palate, shall we say?" Anyway, harvest is coming in. I'm going to reduce the tax rate temporarily just to let that happiness build up a bit. And I'm double checking, where is our trader? So our trader is coming along here. I just want to double check to see if they are going to sell this stuff. So they're coming up to the dock, and are they going to sell? They're going to come over and do nothing. Right. So what am I missing? Drop off. Try selling at this point. So we're activated. It is going. It's picking up at our dock. Then it's going to this dock. You can add in another one. So I got another transport route, but I don't need to. And try selling. Is it just not that the... It's just... What? Drop off. You don't want to drop off. So... no. That's for us. We don't need any drop off. They want more pork. I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Anyway, the blacksmith is almost built. We've got this in, and we got probably need for a bit more housing. So let's go with... Oh, actually, no. Finish off the road improvements first, because there are a couple of areas, namely that bit there, these bits, and then I think there'll definitely be the odd section that I've missed. I can pretty much guarantee that. Oh, so the fairly large section here, which I don't think we'll have enough for. Oh, we only just do. Right, so that is, I believe, all of the roads that are in here. Yep, that's fine. So a bit extra housing around this area. Although we have 49 people idle. How much would it cost to get in... is this all clear, by the way? Yes, it is. I think we've cleared all of that out. So we're going to go over to... That's clear, that's clear, that's clear. All of those are clear. We got 1 year until people arrive, and that's the Vikings. What I'll do, actually, then, I will activate the archers and the ballista operators, because that will hopefully get a little bit of soldier skill up. We'll see if that actually happens or not. But we want some more housing, and it's probably going to go around this area, and that's fine. But if we were to build a great library, would that be better? Possibly. Obviously, we'd have to clear stuff out as well. And we have another merchant arrived. Hello there. And they are selling... They're selling quite a number of things. Let's go with all of the pork that they have. And to sell, well, it's going to be... There's no wood, even though we've got it set to transport. They've got loads of charcoal, though. 181 charcoal will complete the sale. And I don't think there's anything else. No, that should be fine. Okay. So, yes, if we were to build a great library, what is required? 125 wood, we got 1,000 plus change, that is fine. 550 gold, we can afford that. And then... Yeah, also, large amount of happiness, yeah. 325 stone is required, and we're on 59, so what I'm reading is not enough. Merchant ship will soon depart from our docks, and the Vikings are invading. Okay, so everybody is active on these areas. Only soldier skill up to 7%, 7%, 7, yeah. So we got some issues there. We are also estimated to have reduction in gold, but I guess we can put the tax rate back up because the beer is now better. Let's go ahead and get our units, and I'm going to move them around. I'm going to put them on this edge because our archers can hopefully shoot. Historically, when there's been an invasion where the ships come from the very far left, looking at the mini-map here, and they end up landing around this area, so we'll see what happens. Whereas we've got our towers here as well as the archers, so they'll hopefully do some damage. There we are. Can we click on those? We cannot. I mean, we can, but it's not doing anything. Oh yeah, there we go. So they're firing back with their it's not a blister, it's a sort of catapult. It's not trebuchet, it's a catapult. But we've done some damage to them, which is good. And have they made landing? They have made landing. Okay, so we'll move our guys off because that's none of our concern as of yet. We're going to have, by the look of it, 2 people, perhaps a third. That is coming over to us, but that's an empty boat. These are definitely going round. Yes, they are. So we've got the invaders coming in. They have... What are they armed with? They're just 1, 2 banners. I think a third one is... No, a third one is not landing, which is good. So I guess it's a case of... waiting for these guys to turn up. I'm also going to improve our food production by adding in a fishing hut, and I'm going to put it in... Well, you can put it externally if you need to. I can put it there, which would be fine. We'll go ahead and then clear that, and we're going to have in for food. We need a fishmonger, which, I mean, I can literally just put there if need be, so that is all fine. Okay, looks like the forces are moving around. Our guys are shooting. I'm noticing there the ballista tower. And I do normally have next to every entrance, we have, where is it? An archer tower there. So that should be fine. And they're actually just sort of wandering past. Oh, are they gonna invade this? I think they're gonna attack our mine. So here we go, we are going to engage their forces. So we have our knights who are engaging, and engaging very well. One of them has already been taken out, and the third is gone as well. Excellent. I think that's it. I think it's pretty much a job done. Right, let's see. We've got happiness. Yes! So... 5 peasants are in very good health. 5 are proud of our troops for their valiant efforts against the Vikings, and plus 10 for Vikings were destroyed in the recent invasion. Destroyed. Anyway, we have a message from our ruler. Yes, go on. We just had a new apple crop come in. This year's apples are particularly delicious. I just love apples. Yummy. Our people love that too. Indeed, so delicious. Tell me, what's your favourite food for the kingdom? I could say, well, pork, fish, bread, and apples. If I say fish, they're probably going to go, okay, same as pork. If we say apples, are they just going to say, oh, you're just repeating what I've said back? Let's have a curveball. Let's say bread. Interesting, I suppose. I can see the appeal. Okay, fair enough. Next time I'm just going to try with whatever they say. And we'll just sort of parrot it back. Anyway, unpause the game and let's crack on here. So we've got, merchants. That's not our merchant though, that is theirs. Buying and selling goods will be available when it arrives. Yes, that's theirs, and there's ours as well. Okay, so we have to defeat anything else, do we? Don't think so. They've got this boat here, which is like the catapult boat, but it's not really a problem. The rest's going off. So, you know what? We're just going to task our army with just clearing out any remaining vestiges of wildlife. the wolf den. There's 2 of, and we'll do that. Oh, I reckon we can put the tax rate up to like a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I mean, if we could put it up to... No, let's not put it that. Trending towards 80. That's... No. What about that? I think it's trending towards 80 when it's a 40% tax. No, it's trending towards 92. So, are we just taking advantage of this situation? Yes, I believe that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, right, fine. So let's chop down all the wood in this area here, because we're not forestry sim here. And we're going to put in the road from the town, so stone. 2 there, and then we've still got this area where... Do we want another forester? I just want this area here to be like an inbound forestry area, so we could do that, or we could have a lovely park. Lots of lovely parks that you can place in and around the town, but no, I do think it's going to be a forester, which we've already got one there, so placing one in here would probably be the way forward, so I'm going to just remove that. I know we don't really need it. No, we really don't need it. I thought we were trading it, but yeah. No, I'm not going to bother. It would be a waste of our resources. What wouldn't be a waste of our resources is getting in... We've got a bathhouse, the Great Library, also a cathedral as well. Do we need... Oh, I'll tell you what we do need to do. We need to turn off the archers and ballista towers, but then we get loads of people that are idle. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. I don't think we need any more grain. We got 511 food, but we're not storing enough apples. So orchards are going in. 1, 2, 3 orchards like that. We've also got this area here, which is still very fertile land, so I'm not going to build over it. My plan is to build around it, but that requires a pier, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be too expensive in terms of stone if we want to get a library or something like that in. I am going to put in a forester where I said there, I think. Why can't it go there? Oh, it needs to be at least 4 tiles away from other foresters. Ah, right, okay, that makes sense. I'll put it there, and then this area, what could we put here? We've got the fishing hut. Don't really need much else around there. There's also this space here. If we were to put in some bushes, it would make a nice little park. But maybe housing? I could put another manor house in if I was to add in a pier. Some, like, waterfront properties, perhaps? We shall see. We shall see. As I said, the main focus is on... reduce the tax rate now. I think, actually, we probably need to make more charcoal. But it's going to be over here, the charcoal. Surely. Blacksmith's there. That's got loads of charcoal and some wood. Where's wood getting stored? Guessing would be in and around here mainly. We do need more storage. So, if this is all orchards, maybe... Oh yeah, so that we can't put orchards around there. So I guess what we'll do, we're going to have a storage area around this part. So industry, we want a stockpile, which is going to go in there. And then a... It's a large tavern, nice. Potentially a large produce thing there. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be okay. 2 found satisfactory homes, 508 population. Okay. Well, we're still waiting for this stone to build up so we can add in the... Do we need a hospital? I don't think so. Fish/pork is 30%. Chance of plague low, virulence low, life expectancy is high. And that is an underwater boat. You may want to bail out there, sir. You can't park that there, sir. It's sinking. Okay. Maybe not the best time to go fishing when the heavens have opened, essentially. There we go. Looks like we're storing more wood, or at least they're trying to, which is good. I said 500 apples here. I'm going to change it to 0. We don't want to store apples in that one. We want to start passing them around in and around our kingdom. So, I'm guessing what's happened is... Oh, there you go. There's that merchant. And we can buy stuff from them, like charcoal and apples. Oh, there's a nice big harvest coming as well. Good. Okay. Well, like I say, this area here is sort of free for whatever we want to do. And it's almost certainly going to be a great library. Let's max speed it out while we wait for that. When's the next attack? Oh, next attack by the by the dragon is in a year's time, so I will activate the job priorities again. I mean, there's no reason why we can't keep them open. We are making... Well, not the... At the moment, we're probably not making the money we need. But we could probably keep them active. I just don't think it's a terribly great idea. But I think now we have a great library option. We do. And it increases... Let's see what it says. Great library. 30 workers. Increases maximum knowledge of libraries within its radius. Provides a way to research bonuses for the kingdom and a large amount of happiness. So I could place it right next to the bathhouse, which... Well, it would fit in. Or would there be better? There or there? I'm tempted by this location, actually. But it does mean the removal of that cave, which shouldn't be a problem. And where is the dragon? The dragon is over there. And I don't know where it's heading. It actually looks to be heading for us. And we've got fire. Luckily there's water near-ish. Let's bring our armed forces down. Back here. Because the dragon is on its way. We do still have a wolf den to take care of, but we can do that. Looks like the tavern fire has been put out, which is exactly what we want. For this thing, it's going to store mainly wood. I'm going to say you don't need to store any stone, nor do you store any... no armaments. We can store tools, and we don't want to store any of that. And charcoal. We don't really need to store charcoal there. I'll just say 100. Okay. That's fine, and then maybe 100 tools as well. Okay, good. So the dragon's in. You can see the dragon, and it is getting absolutely hammered. Although, speaking of hammered, our castle is getting attacked as well. Just chase it down. Chase the dragon down. I don't think we're going to destroy it, though. No. Sadly, we weren't able to defeat the dragon. Peasants kill by dragons 4. So we weren't able to defeat the dragon, but I don't anticipate it lasting much longer. No, it's not going to last long at all. And any second, maybe? That's curious. It went all the way through. Oh, look at that. Is it just going to sail away? Yes, indeed. Oh, so we haven't got the defeat thing. That's a shame. We haven't got the bonus for defeating it. I think it's just going to wander off. Right, deactivate the archers and ballista jobs. The builders have taken that out. And yes, indeed. The Great Library is going in there. Right, well, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Kingdoms and Castles. We have a merchant just arrived. We have, I think... Yes, we can build some more properties. It would be in manors here. And the manors are going to have their front doors there, which means the road has to come down across there, which is... Oh, no, I've got the space behind. We need to put it further back. We'll do that in the next episode, as well as obviously clear up some trees around here, and as always, progress on. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.